over there is the stage where a number of speakers are addressing a crowd of tens of thousands of people who have come to support the Israeli cause here, travelling from around the United States and descending on the Capitol with a clear message to Joe Biden to continue his support as it has been thus far. Also to stand against incidences of anti-Semitism. We have seen an increase in that in the United States since October the 7th. But the hostages are uppermost in the minds of people here as well. Uppermost certainly in the mind of Noa Naftali. Noa, thank you for joining us. We see your hoodie, we see the picture of Abigail. Now, she's your relative. Tell me Abigail's story. She is being held hostage right now.
I'm here on behalf of my cousin who was murdered over a month ago in front of her children. After she was shot, her children ran out to their father. The father took Abigail, the 3-year-old, into his hands and then was gunned down while holding this child. The older siblings, 6 and 10, thought that Abigail was dead and ran into their home into a closet to hide. They hid there for 14 hours before being rescued. We later found out that Abigail had survived. She crawled out from under her father's dead body, covered in his blood, and walked over to the neighbors who took her in. The husband gave Abigail to his wife, and she took Abigail in with her 3 children, and they hid while the husband went out to try and defend the kibbutz. We found out days later that they were seen being taken hostage by Hamas terrorists. Yeah.
And tell me about Abigail, her age, and she's alone.
Yeah. Abigail is 3 years old. She loves Coco Melon. She is a funny child. She likes playing tag. She likes running after a soccer ball with her brother and sister. And she is alone. She's a 3-year-old, and she is alone, hostage in Gaza.
And at the age of 3, it's too young to talk about resilience for a lot of things, let alone being held hostage by strangers in a strange place, having experienced what she went through.
Yeah, I hope that Abigail knows that her brother and sister, her grandparents, her aunts and uncles, and all of her family are doing everything they can to bring her back. We are waiting for her, and our thoughts are with her all the time.
Yeah, I mean, hope hardly seems the appropriate word. What's going through your mind, the minds of your family?
You know, it's been, I think, 38 days. Every day for us is an eternity. We can only imagine what it's like for Abigail. We're trying very hard to stay hopeful and are very appreciative of all the efforts of this administration to bring our loved ones back, and we hope they keep doing everything that they can to bring them back.
President Biden today has said, when asked, what's your message to the hostages? His message was, hang on, we're coming. He sounds optimistic, a deal will be reached. How do you react to that?
We can only try our best to stay hopeful, and we really appreciate the sentiment and hope to have Abigail back with us soon.